What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're going to be taking a look at Wild Light Darkest Isles. This is a game where you are an adventurer that's been marooned in a hostile island that wants to annihilate you. There's crafting, there is base building, there is monster hunting. And so at the end of the day, what I would compare it to from the limited time that I've spent with the demo so far, it seems kind of like a top-down Terraria, basically. Like Terraria from a Zelda standpoint, I guess, when it comes to the perspective of the game. The demo is available right now. You can go check it out on Steam. I'll have a link for you down below in the description. And then also down there, you'll find a link to my Discord and my Twitch stream, just in case you wanted to hang out live. So let's go ahead and get started with the game, shall we? There are multiple characters that you can pick from right now. I'm going to go ahead and delete that one that I was fiddling around with previously. And at the beginning of the game, you get to pick between the characters that you want to play. However, the characters seem to unlock based on achievements that you have done while you've been playing the game. And so at the beginning, we have an archer and we have a monk. I played around with the archer, but I'm not a big fan of ranged combat. I tend to engage in glorious melee, so that's what we're going to continue to do. We will play as the monk. Let's begin the game. We're approaching the drop zone now. Expect brutal invasions for this training simulation. All right, slay the ancient chief is the goal of the demo. There's a big old bone dragon that came through over there, though. Don't you think that that might be a minor concern? Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm not worried about ancestral chiefs. Yeah, see, I'm falling through the sky now. Oh, but I've got a parachute coming out of my cranium. See, that's just good. That's just good planning right there. Do you got the bald guy cap like a Hollywood movie, but you keep like a parachute inside of it? That's a good call right there. Nothing could ever go wrong from, I don't know, mounting anti-gravity devices from the old neck. All right, so here we are in survival-y lands. We can walk around. Oh, everything's in water. Okay, so there's water over there, and our character's right here. We do have 8 degrees of motion and 8 different little sprites for, I guess they're just mirrored. But still, I do appreciate the fact that the character turns around. First thing that we want to do is we got to get up inside this chest, and we're going to get our basics out of here. We've got ourselves a sword, it looks like. Let's get back on in here. So we've got a wooden sword. Okay, we've got ourselves an axe. That sounds good. We've also got a torch. Okay, so we'll put that in our right hand. Apparently the lightning is trying to take me out. And we probably want to get started with making some basic equipment. Things like armor, weapons, that kind of stuff to sort of protect ourselves. This right here is a shop. You can buy things over here for gems that you found around. As of yet, I only played the game for a little while, but I hadn't had any gems drop. But for the moment, what we want to do is we want to chop down some trees. I really, really, really like that chop animation right there. It looks good. There's like very, very few ways that you can make a chop animation that's disembodied from the main character in a sprite game like this, where it looks natural and it looks okay, but they've actually managed to tack that down and it looks pretty good. The sword swing looks like it takes a little while. We gotta like wind up on these cats. I don't know what happened to that guy right there. He's like getting all flickery. Either way, I'll murder him. Enemies do have momentum in this game. When you smack them and they fly around, if they run into something, they take extra damage. So it appears as though there are some level of kind of like physics involved with smacking enemies. We got a little bit of food, a little bit of wood right there. Basically, I'm just going to butcher all these trees in a roundabout area, and hopefully we can get enough stuff to make ourselves some basic equipment. And this game does feature a level up system. If you take a look up in the top right, it'll be telling us to press the P key. That's because we've got to actually select our initial power. And I think this comes up more or less the same for everybody. It seems like it's the same spread that I had when I was playing the archer. But on the first level, we can choose to have a dash that's going to be on our space bar that'll allow us to avoid enemies a little bit faster. You can dash twice and chain them together. There's also a block ability where you can block or perfect parry. And then we've also got power attacks so that we can charge up our hit. Considering our windup takes so long, I'll probably take a dash attack to start out with, and then over here, that's what we're going to get on our next level. It wants us to get power attack, or agility. I'll probably end up taking the agility because that might get me out like another dash or dodge, possibly. Almost done with these trees here. I think we've got like one more tree to knock down after this one, and we'll decide what we want to do with the splendiferous quantity of wood that we have acquired when gazing out upon this island. Yeah, that one gave us a good yield right there. All right, so I've got 31 wood. Let's go ahead and go to the crafting menu. This is the stuff that's going to be available for your creation during the course of this demo if you decide to jump in and play for yourself. I'll probably go for armor first, so we'll probably make like a helmet. We'll probably make a chest piece. We'll make some pantaloons. We'll make some boots. And then what is that right there? Oh, that's gloves. Okay, so we can make gauntlets. All right, well, let's throw all that stuff on and let's see if we're Are we setting any kind of, like, fashion record over here? I don't think that we are, but we are more protected than we were previously, and it looks like these do come in different qualities. So when we craft, it appears as though there's going to be random affixes and implicits and stuff like that that are going to be thrown on there. Those are words that are going to be really familiar to anybody that's played anything like Diablo, or you've played anything like Last Epoch, or The Elephant in the Room, Path of Exile, Grim Dawn, that kind of stuff. I like that. I think that varies up the gameplay pretty well, and it actually gives you a reason to... So your gear doesn't break in this game. It doesn't have durability, which I am a big fan of. I applaud that. However, in games like that, one problem you do have is that once you craft a piece of gear, there's no reason for you to kind of like farm and craft more of that gear. I very much like the fact that these all have different resistances and things of that nature when you mouse over them. You could actually here shoot for like... Well, it looks like it mostly gives us frost and physical resistance. That's standard across. However, the amounts that we're getting seem to be different based on the item quality. Still, I would like to see if maybe there'd be more things like attack speed that would come into play. You know, things like extra fire damage on your weapons as you craft them would be really, really cool. But that is cool. That allows you to kind of go through and farm and create the same thing multiple times, which I find to be appealing. Some people might not, in order to get what you want out of your set. For now, and we should probably also make some tools. Wooden pickaxe would be a good place to start so that we have a means to get on in there and maybe make, yeah, there we go. Now we can actually harvest stones and things like that. I'm going to kind of move down in this direction. The game doesn't have a sprint or anything else like that. Those guys look like they've got swords and they might be hostile. Let's maybe not spit in the devil's eye down there and ask for trouble, because this game, as I understand it, they've got it described as a roguelite. And so anyways, I'm guessing that death is probably permanent. And I am also guessing, can I open that? Press tab. Oh, there we go. We got some meat in there. We got some honey. We've got some hide. And we've got a throwing knife. Okay. I could be down on some throwing knives. Yeah, let's put that on our C key since we've already got a coconut. Oh, the coconut is a throwing weapon in this game. I thought the coconut would be, like, edible. I guess not. All right. Well, I'm going to whip out my old sword here and let's just have a look around. So we've got a bunch of pirates or something over there. I can see that they're wearing like Morians or whatever those hats are called. They appear to be some kind of crusader or something. We've also got some little dudes over here. What do they do? I mean, I smacked one of them, but no guarantees that this is going to come out positively for me. There we go. Get them with some throwing knives, maybe. Maybe some coconut. Yeah, dude. Throw some coconuts at them, man. I'm okay with this. Ow! I got smote. Okay. Ow, they've got like a little dash move they can do too. I need that one on the left to go down, but he's not going. Yeah, I think he's down now. Ow, I'm getting chewed on. I'm gonna need like a second to get some HPs back, dude. Looks like my health is regenerating now. That should carry me a little bit further to finish this fight off. The fighting does feel fairly reactive and fairly dodgy. I don't mean dodgy in like a bad way. It just feels like it's reactive. Like, I do feel like I have to stick and move while I'm squaring up with the enemies. Otherwise, the hits are consequential, and they do hurt. We got some XP right there. We've hit level 2. I'm going to go ahead and take the stamina increase. Yeah, that looks like it maybe doubled my stamina from how far down that went. Yeah, we've got 4 dodges now. That's what I was hoping would happen. We have doubled the amount of, what is that, like an antlion? I'm going to kill it. Apparently the game gets harder, too, the longer you're on the map. So I think there's going to be kind of like a speed element to the game as well, where we are expected to move quickly. We do have camps over here. It looks like we can build campfires and wooden palisades, should we desire to do so. Oh, there's nasty ghosty boys that are going to be chasing me all night. It's kind of dark right now, and I'm a little bit terrified for my safety, but yeah, sure. I do have a torch. I don't know if I'll attack with it or not. I don't know if squaring off with these guys is a really... Oh, they don't seem to be that stiff a competition. It looks like they take damage perfectly fine. Yeah, there's one down. Ow, dude, you shot me with some kind of booger missile. Oh, I'm poisoned. Don't like that. All right, well, you've all been defeated. Let me get, like, any XP or whatever else you might have on you. Do I have to kill all these? I see a number 6 at the bottom of the screen that maybe implies that this is not going to end until I handle the situation. Yeah. I do like the amount of weight that's on the sword swing. That feels pretty good. Oh, there's multiple waves that I've got to deal with. Okay, so we may want to think about the possibility of maybe getting ourselves a base then. I don't know if the sun is actually going to come up until we resolve this situation. It looks like they're using a Dark Souls style system for the poison right there, where you've got a meter that fills up. And chances are, if it gets all the way up, you probably get something fairly consequential that's going to mess with your life. I'm going to keep on battling, though, and seeing if I can knock these dudes down. Big guy right there. Hey, you survived night 1. We leveled up, and it looks like we got ourselves a chest. So we've got an undead crossbow, and we've got undead leggings. Are those better than what I have? They give us poison defense, and they give us 8 armor class, which makes them, like, flatly better than what we already had on. So I'll go ahead and put those on right there. Let's go ahead and take our level up as well. I'm going to take block real fast, and then quick draw. Ooh, our weapons will... Oh, that's for ranged weapons, though. Okay. It looks like I can swap to a crossbow, but I need ammo in order to make it work. Is that a chest right there? We've got a glass bottle and an electric fragment. Okay, don't know what the electric fragment does for me, but it's probably good for crafting. I'm going to focus on getting a base out here today so that maybe I can come up with some kind of defenses to keep the enemy back. I don't know if it's going to work. At best, all that's going to do is maybe create like a little channel that I can funnel them in, like the hot gates, so that their numbers count for nothing. But I'm going to do my best. And we don't really need you. I will take the XP, though. Day 2 hath begun. All right, let's go ahead and chop down some trees real quick. There we go. Another tree. More coconuts sound rad, too, because those were actually a pretty effective throwing weapon when we were fighting that other camp of enemies. Chances are I should probably go back up there and loot that chest that was in their camp, though, too. I do hope that they add a sprint to the game. That would be really, really nice, the ability to use stamina in order to move a little bit quicker, because I do feel like movement is a little tiny bit sluggy. We'll go ahead and... What's up with that right there? Oh, that's a spaceship fragment. Okay, so that's not going to help me. I don't want to murder the Tortuga, because Tortugas are our friends. There's nothing inside the small wooden chest right there, which is kind of a bummer. We do have another camp over there, but I'm not convinced that they're not going to, like, pin me down and whoop the ever-loving Christ out of me. So I'd rather not... They have, like, iron armor and stuff. That, to me, is concern. Like, I don't like that they have that, and I'd rather not deal with that right now. I will take a little bit more meat right there, though. I would like to see a mini-map added to the game as well that fills in kind of Diablo style. Basically, just a little wireframe. It doesn't need to be anything complicated. That guy's got a gun. Yeah, let's not mess with the guy with the gun. I have a sword. He has a gun. There is a clear mismatch here with regards to the level of equipment that's been thrown, like, to them and to me. Like, I do have a magically infused bone crossbow now, but I don't have anything to shoot with it. So, until we get on top of that, unfortunately, we're going to struggle a little bit. Doesn't look like our harvesting materials have any kind of cleaving or anything else that we can play around with. I'll tell you this, we've got a solid potassium supply. This tree is kicking out mad bananas. So if you're a Nana fan, like, I eat like 2 bananas a day. I like bananas a lot. Probably one of my favorite fruits, if I'm going to be honest with you. Let's go ahead and we'll throw the coconuts in there. Is it hard to make arrows? So we've got flint arrows over here. It takes 1 flint, 1 stick, 1 feather. And that looks like it's kind of like a universal thing. We can also make a gun out of stone. All right, but we've got to be able to manufacture gunpowder. So until we get that done, I don't think that that's going to work too well. Looks like we've also got different shards and things we can craft over here. Good to be aware of. I do have leather, actually, from that fight that we took, so it might be a good idea maybe to upgrade our equipment. This game seems to be taking a rapid-fire approach to kind of craft... Oh, wow, that gives you, like, resistance to everything. Okay, so leather is just flatly better than wood, because it gives us kind of, like, universal resistances. Like that, like that. If I wanted to make a stone sword, how hard is that going to be? I need 5 rocks. Let's see if we can track down any rock beds around here that maybe I can make use of so that we can tackle one of these camps. There's a rock right there. Oh, no, it went down in one swing and didn't give me anything. Oh, we found a new biome. Nice. I'm guessing that those are coal nodes right there. Yeah, that's just giving us flint, unfortunately. Oh, those guys have, like, magic lightning staffs. They got, like, the crackle sticks, dude. Okay, okay. After wandering around for a little bit, I've really only found, like, flint nodes. It doesn't... I don't see any, like, default stone around, so I'm guessing maybe it's, like, higher tier or something. We can probably take these guys right here, though. Yeah, let's give it a run. Let's see what we can do with these guys. That guy's like dual wielding or something. I'm just gonna throw coconuts at these dudes until they fall over. Yeah, just get out of the action. I do like the flow that the combat has. The animations on the enemies seem like they jitter out every now and again. We are gonna have to, like, eat pretty soon, I think. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. 25 HP is good. Give me another one, though, because I think we're kind of, like, taking damage right now. Yeah, get him. Ow, the wind-up on that Warhammer, though. It hurts so much. It also doesn't help that there's, like, spiny little prickle bushes everywhere that are, like, messing me up right now. Oh, he's got a gun. That's how he's hitting me. I was actually kind of curious. I kept taking damage from, like, long ways off. As it turns out, he had a gun. So, yeah, I think a gun would probably make you more effective in combat. We found some bones right there. And then over here, we've got some more coal. We've got honey. We've got feathers. We've got gunpowder. Good, 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 good. And we've got some more leather. So I would say, how much wood do I have on me? 38 wood. Let's go ahead and batten down the hatches for a minute. I don't have a map, and so, like, I won't be able to find my way back to this place. But I do want to build it kind of by the water so that I can just follow the water. What is that thumping noise that's coming through? That worries me. Let's make some wooden palisades. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but, like, for right now, I think it's going to have to be. It got us there. I mean, we do have kind of roundabout protection. I don't know if the enemies are going to be able to attack them or not. Ow. Oh, there was a prickle bush back behind the tree. There's a lot of foliage in this game that is really, really aggressive to your survival, that does not like you very much. Everything on this island seems to be pretty hostile. All right, so we'll chop this guy down right here. We've got some nanas, we've got some honey, we've got some sticks. I think it's gonna be okay. Or the enemy could have giant spears, which is sort of horrifying. Yeah, I'd like to kill you. The guy with the ranged weapon, you gotta go first. I'll deal with the spear guy in a minute, but... Ooh, I parried him. Nice. Come on. Die for me, baby. Ow! Okay, well, we got one of them. What did he drop? I don't even know what that is. Oh, you don't get iframes. I was gonna try to dodge through the arrow. Good to know. There's no iframes. We did get a bolt of some kind, though. That guy's got a lightning staff. I don't even want to contemplate what that's going to mean for me. Ow, pain. Pain is what it means. Oh, he had a teleport? Nope, don't like that. I think I can get like 2 swings off for every 1 he gets. Yeah, we're going to need a new weapon pretty soon, I think. I'd rather not aggro more camps. I already have enough issues without aggroing further camps. You, on the other hand, are about to be punished. I'm going to move them back over here, though. Ah! Please don't lightning me. All right, you come inside. Oh, it looks like they just, like, chill out there. Yeah, it looks like I can, like, hide inside all night if I want to. Oh, I can make spike traps, too. Nice. Okay. Give me a wooden gate real quick. We'll put that right there. Well, that's actually a cool animation. The Titan has awoken? What the hell does that mean, dude? Oh, bro. Hold on. I'm in a menu. I'm in a menu, dude. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, he wiped out my entire base in one go. Things seem to be accelerating. If I could keep falling back, that's a poison dart. Okay. Yeah, get him with the poison dart. I think that's a... Ow! It seemed like a workable strategy for a second. We leveled up from killing that guy. I got some coconuts and stuff, but... I don't even know. It doesn't even have a health bar, bro. Oh, it's like 4 little guys carrying a tiki head. Okay, I couldn't, like, figure out exactly what it was. Yeah, okay. All right. Now I'm a little bit more aware. Ow. Okay. Just keep swinging. Oh, we got him. Nice. I expected him to have a much harder chin than that. He was so big and beefy. A tiki totem. What does that do? It is usable. It gives you HP regen and a shield. Okay. Does that go in an equipment slot somewhere? A Titan soul for crafting. We got dynamite and we got a soul. All right. Oh, no, dude. The demo is almost over. Was that the guy that I had to slaughter? Aw, dude. Aw, man. I just got started, though. Time demo, why? Please don't. No, demo. Let me loot this chest over here. No! Well, I have been kicked out of the demo thus far. I'm not usually a huge fan of, like, timed demos. I guess it's probably not timed. That was probably the boss we were supposed to kill to end the demo right there. Oh, that's how we get the gems. So it's got like a little bit of an Icarus thing. So like whether you survive or die or how many you kill, it gives you the gems, and the gems are a metagame currency that you can spend at the store at the beginning of the game in order to get more advanced loot so that you can advance more quickly. I like it. Okay. Oh, cool. We got a new guy, a spellcaster. Okay, yeah, let's do the spellcaster. Skip that right there. I want to see what the bolt staff does. Let's see what's cracking with we got like a couple minutes left in the episode anyways. So like why stop here when I can give you more content? We can keep on running and you can see some of the variability. All right, so here we are. Let's get on into our chest real fast, which is once again in the ocean. Okay, so we have mana. And the mana dictates, like, how many times. I was wondering how that was going to work. What's up with this vendor over here? So I can buy health potions for 5. I can buy a weapon drop, a supply drop, or an armor drop. I can get a lantern. I can get a knockback mod, a speed mod, or I can get a damage mod. I like those ideas. Let's try out the lantern and kind of see what that does. I think the lantern, I don't know if I sold it or not right here. Then again, it is bright on screen, isn't it? And there's like a little butterfly thing following us around. So maybe that's like I don't know if it's like a permanent upgrade in between all runs, but we do seem to have a light source now that is burning and doing its thing. So I'm guessing it's just kind of like a passive that's added or something. We are going to chop down a lot more trees, and we are going to focus on building a base first, because I want to see what the building system has to offer. Couldn't find any stone on the last run. That was really what got in the way of me building like campfires and things of that nature to keep myself covered from the hordes that are raging on in and trying to annihilate me. All right, a little bit more wood right there. I got a treasure chest on this side. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the dash again because the dash was undeniably useful last time. We do have a crafting. We can make let's make some leather pants, sure. The leather pants are going to give us pretty much decent AC against, like, everything. And so I'm going to try to make a leather set this time, since that seems like it's really going to benefit us. And then we'll just kind of, like, repurpose all the wooden things that we're picking up towards building a base. I would like it if when you knocked things out of the tree, they automatically suck towards your character. That way you didn't have to walk over to them. It looks like they do suck to your character inside of a certain range, but it would be nice if they just naturally did that, even when they were kind of outside the range. Not much in that tree. That was kind of a wispy tree right there. That's a yucca plant right there. Don't know what we use the yucca for. I guess I can chop it down and we can try to find out. Then again, the game doesn't really have a pause function, so like while I'm in menus and whatnot, the game's timeline is still running. I would also suggest adding a meter to the game that tells you what time of day it is so that you can appropriately plan for the nighttime invasions. With the night springing on you kind of randomly as it stands right now, when you don't have like any idea how long the day lasts, sometimes you can kind of spend resources when you don't want to spend resources. And some sort of like time frame of reference I think would be a really good addition to the UI here. Unless I'm just completely and totally missing it. We haven't really seen any bad guys around, have we? This has not been a target-rich environment from what I've seen so far. I mean, there's some wizards over there, but they've got the same weapon that I do, and I'm not exactly confident in my ability to wipe them out. See if we can find like a little baby boy camp around here somewhere that we can tangle with. Get some early XP. Those guys have guns. Let's give it a try, though. Oh, wow, dude. Oh, the lightning claps. Okay. The downside is, once you are out of lightning, it does not appear to come back very quickly. That's what I'm kind of noticing here. I don't know if eating is going to help out with that. Or if maybe it regenerates based on... Oh, I don't want to fight you guys. Nope. Okay, so yeah, the magic hits hard, but like it's got a long, long cooldown. So we're probably going to want to have a weapon that we can swap into, something akin to like a bow or like an arrow or something. There we go. We'll eat the yucca. Throw a couple coconuts at him. Ow. Okay, yeah. Ow, bullets to my butt cheek. I hate it. Please stop. Everything about this is the worst. Man, he was closing that gap with me like he doesn't even care. Oh no, there's a bee. I don't want to add further problems to this situation. I already got attacked by a bee in my garage today, and it was deeply unpleasant. All right. Hey, we thinned out the field a little bit. Dude, this fight is getting kind of intense, though. I don't know if the healing buff stacks from bananas. It may or it may not. It's kind of hard to say. I'm just going to keep circle strafing and hoping for the best because I don't really have any solutions to the current problem that we're facing. Yeah, maybe please don't shoot me. Maybe avoid that. I don't think that that's something that friends do to friends, and frankly, I do feel like we could be friends if you just gave it a chance. There we go. We've zapped him to death. Very nice. We are going to have to come up with like an eye patch. Nice. What does the eye patch do? It is a legendary item that makes us charge faster, and we have physical faster. I don't know if charge faster, it's your stamina. Okay, so it makes your stamina come back faster. That right there is a gunpowder barrel, so that verifies where we get gunpowder from, so that's going to be a nice acquisition. These guys over here, how tough are you? Well, I opened pretty strong. Oh, apparently you can throw bottles at people and just, like, bottle them like you're fighting in a tavern. Yeah, dynamite's cool. Yeah, that worked. Oh, God, there's another one over there. All of my life is stinging in agony. I just want to kill the bad guys before this goes any more wrong. Throw out a dynamite and just kind of pull him back. There we go. Get some damage on him right there. We got to be a little bit more creative when you're playing as the mage. All right, that guy's down. Drop the helmet. Helmet not that helpful because do I chop this? Okay, so I must mine it then. Let's go ahead and we will get a pickaxe. Looks like that's maybe amber or something, or is that a lightning stone? I think it's light. Yeah, it's an electric fragment. Okay. So we use that for, let's see if we can figure out what we use that for. I'm assuming we use it for making, do I have a bolt staff right now? I have a bolt staff right now. Okay, so there's wooden strike staves, and there are electric staves. I don't know what the difference is between them. Do I need like a special workbench to make this? It looks like maybe I need a workbench. Iron gates. Because I think I have the stuff to make these, but we don't have the craft option underneath. That or maybe it's locked for the demo. Oh, maybe it's electric gems that we need. It is. It's electric gems that we need. And we don't have enough of the fragments to do that. Okay, we got more enemies coming on in. Man, that lightning staff. If you can, it's like one of those things where I think we got to figure out how to make mana potions, or at least we got to increase our mana. Go ahead and give me more stamina right there. Perfect. I don't think those little guys right there give you mana back. Ooh, a beacon that I can call in supplies with? Yeah, I could do that. Another zombie down. Let's see if we can recover. What are those things that I'm picking up? Zombie eyeballs. Oh, it's a throwing weapon. Okay, yeah. Apparently, zombie eyeballs are incredibly dense and capable of dealing tremendous impact damage to an enemy that is not ready. I'm getting almost like a gauntlet vibe from the game and the way that the combat works when you play ranged, and I like it. Unfortunately, until we figure out a way to regenerate our mana a little bit faster, I think we're just going to have a really, really, really slow time to kill. But yeah, my name is Splattercat. This right here is a very early demo of a game called Wild Light. I hope you guys liked it. This game is obviously very early on in its development, and there's a little bit of polish and a little bit of UI stuff to be done, but I'll be keeping an eye on it because I do like the idea of like a rapid-fire roguelite version of something like Wayward or something like Terraria, any of those types of games. That sounds really, really fun to me, and so I'll be keeping an eye on it. Oh, cool. I have a mana restoration thingy. Nice. It takes me like 4 casts to knock down these big dogs, though. It's a little bit of a problem. And I'm poisoned, so that's going to be fun to deal with. Hit that guy with an eyeball. There we go. Get a banana in me. And my name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile every single day in the world of indie games. Today we were checking out Wild Light. The developer sent it over this morning, so I figured I would give it a go. Other than that, I got nothing else for you today, so I'll be back tomorrow with a little bit more hot off the indie skillet. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the luxury of your time. That's all I've got. And I will catch you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody.